We live in an epoch aptly described as strange, a phenomenon not unique to our time, but irrefutably clear now due to advances in global communication and instantaneous information dissemination. Rather than speculate on the inherent oddity of contemporary existence, it becomes necessary to examine why our awareness of strangeness appears so acute and what underlying forces contribute to the present state of socio-political instability. Historically, governance and authority have operated in forms of totalitarian control, from tribal hierarchies to more sophisticated nation-states. For centuries, religion accompanied the formation of sovereign power, offering legitimacy in a shared narrative. The Enlightenment and Industrial Revolutions of the 15th to 20th centuries, economic and social centralization, urbanization, and the genesis of modern class divisions, most starkly visible in the delineation between those with resources and those without. The contract between governors and governed evolved incrementally, encoding legal provisions like minimum wage and civil liberties, and institutionalizing impartial instruments like the courts to maintain order. The 20th century's technological leap, cars, airplanes, mass media, compressed the experience of space and time, culminating in the early 21st century's democratization and decentralization of information via the internet. Yet at the nadir of this seeming pluralism, centralization persists, unseen but ever present. In 2023, we find long-standing systems of governance at a threshold. While the internet traces fissures in every national boundary, old structures endure, transforming into blocks with the potential for confrontational outcomes. The United States has acted as both peacekeeper and ideological template since World War II, but now its role and moral authority are straining under internal conflict and global realignment. A defining rupture occurred with Donald Trump's rise as a populist outsider. The American establishment, media, politics, intelligence, academia, entertainment, responded with synchronized resistance, a display of unity that transcended traditional partisan separation. What initially presented as ridicule matured into coordinated opposition, involving unprecedented actions, media campaigns, intelligence briefings, and cultural signaling, all targeted Trump and his message. What precisely about Trump constituted an existential threat to these powerful interests? This inquiry exposes not merely individual actors, but points to organizational and systemic coordination. Chapter 1 examines the American media landscape. A notable example can be found in the phenomenon of syndicated scripts delivered verbatim by local newscasters nationwide. Such uniformity in messaging, even regarding trivial content, signals a deliberate design to eliminate uncertainty and maximize narrative control. As social media conglomerates consolidate their influence, coordination with traditional intelligence and political entities becomes increasingly apparent. Case studies, such as the censorship of controversial political stories and revelations of past intelligence Operation Mockingbird, cement the intertwining of government and media interests. The entertainment industry, too, has functioned as an organ of influence. Its coordinated campaigns against Trump, post-election activism, and public spectacles reinforce this synergy between cultural production and strategic objectives emanating from intelligence circles. Examples range from actor appeals to electoral college members, to public stunts parodying violence against political figures. These acts are not random. They reveal the transmission of instructions and the presence of incentives within a larger apparatus. The ramifications are profound. If, as evidence suggests, the media has merged with intelligence-guided interests, then the ceremonial trappings of democracy thinly veil a type of oligarchic or technocratic rule. The label deep state or bureaucratic state may be imprecise, but they allude to the persistence of unelected, unaccountable actors wielding real power. The apparent lack of dissent within these circles, their discipline in message, and the cross-sectoral span of their reach suggests the existence of a networked elite whose origins and loyalties are difficult to discern, but whose actions shape the visible surface of governance. Chapter 2 makes clear that America's intelligence agencies, CIA, FBI, NSA, possess both the lineage and capacities to function autonomously. Their histories are replete with examples. J. Edgar Hoover's notorious surveillance, blackmail, and control of political adversaries. The CIA's foundation steeped in secrecy and operations such as paperclip, which imported not just personnel, but ideological strategies. And the NSA's mass data gathering, dramatically exposed by whistleblowers. More recently, allegations and documented incidents suggest direct interference with the tools of democracy. The intelligence community's dissemination of coordinated public statements, its entanglement with new and traditional media, and its broader enforcement role against perceived threats converge in patterns reminiscent of undemocratic regimes.